Real Talk Wrestling Podcast is sponsored by 2K18. No, shut the fuck up. It's sponsored by 2K18 because Hobby is going to get destroyed in 2K18 where I do my pre-match.
He is going to get destroyed when I face him, but certainly not by you.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last episode of Real Talk of the year, and episode 59. So, how's we gonna end this? With a year review of WWE. We're going to have our own WWE awards. Since WWE doesn't want to do the Slammies, we'll host the Slammies.
Like bitches.
The only reason they don't want to do it is because they don't want to give it to AJ Styles, in my opinion.
Wait, they're not doing the Slammies?
Of course not. It's almost, the year's almost over.
Yes, sir.
So, with that being said, welcome to the first ever Real Talk Slammies for WWE.
Thank you. Alright, who has the background noise?
Just hold on. You're going to have to hold on a minute. I got to go change the dog pad.
The what? So, the first ever Real Talk Awards for WWE. We gotta start off with a bang. So, the first award is the Match of the Year. So, who wants to start first? Oh my God, sorry about that, folks. Who wants to start off first about Match of the Year?
I'll start off. Okay, so my vote for Match of the Year is AJ Styles versus John Cena at the Royal Rumble.
I passed that. Took mine. My vote goes to Tyler Bate versus Pete Dunne at NXT TakeOver.
Honestly, I feel like that match is kind of overrated.
And I feel like you should go eat a dick.
Ooh.
Okay, if we're going by NXT matches, I'm actually going to go for a really recent match. Aleister Black versus Velveteen Dream.
Ooh, that was a good one, too.
Alright, so wait, Reaper, are you doing Velveteen Dream match?
No, I'm doing Styles and Cena at the Rumble.
Well, I will have to, looking at the matches of the year, I can't argue that Cena and AJ was probably the best match of the year. So I will agree with you with that.
Let's see. We all know that the best match had to be with Jinder Mahal.
Ooh.
And now I'm just playing with y'all. Nah, I have to agree with y'all. John Cena and AJ Styles by far was one of the best matches. I think that match is honestly overrated. It was great, no doubt, but
you're overrated. This is why I'm dropping you as a tag partner.
Whoa, spoilers.
Spoilers. Well then.
Not really a spoiler considering the fact that we've only said it like 10 times in past podcasts.
Well, technically it's still a spoiler because it hasn't happened. What is a spoiler?
Yeah, no
it's a thing that's on the back of a car.
Anyway, so we all agree that Cena and AJ is match of the year? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, alright, you know what? I'll go ahead and jump on board with it.
Right.
And your winner is...
Alright.
John,
John, you still writing these down?
Wait, no. I think we should all agree it's got to be Jinder Mahal versus Mojo Rawley.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Alright. The next award we'll talk about will be the pay-per-view of the year. So.
That one's going to be difficult.
I'm going to say, and you might not agree with this, I was going to say WrestleMania, but I feel like that's too obvious, so I'm going to go...
You got to go with your opinion, though.
I'm going to
obvious or not?
I mean, not obvious, but I just feel like that's going to be too there. But I'm going to say...
I'm picking Mania.
I'm going to pick Battleground 2016. I mean, 27... Jesus, man, I'm off today. I'm going to pick... What the hell? Yo, that argument came out of nowhere. I'm going to pick Battleground 2017. Just because it was the first time where all the bros came and hang out and chilled. So I'm
Wait, is that the one with the freaking Punjabi prison match?
Yes.
The Punjabi.
Alright, I'm gonna
My vote
say
is not that one.
I'm gonna say NXT Takeover War Games.
Okay.
Oh, actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that, and I'm partially biased given that I was there.
All right. Screw you. Hobby, I mean, you was there for Battle Round. You know the Bro Time was special, so what you say?
After Bro Time, I'm going with NXT Takeover.
Okay, well, this has been,
Hobby
Oh.
just straight up slapped Malik in the face saying fuck the Bro Time.
However, though, I gotta give it I mean, when you compare, I don't know, WWE and NXT are just two different things. NXT is just on a whole different level. However, though, I want to give a special mention to the Great Balls of Fire. Horrendous name. And they had the show was actually pretty great. And they had two balls. Yeah. Thanks.
Alright, so what's next, Malik?
all right. The next category will be Hunter's favorite LOL moment of the year. And
I will be posting these in the chat afterwards.
So, I mean, other than Fashion Files, I don't know what else is LOL moment worthy.
Your title run? For me, the funniest moment of the year is not the Fashion Files.
Okay, you can have yours.
Funniest moment of the year was with Kevin and Shane. Look, Dad, I could jump off a cell. Look, Dad.
For me, the funniest moment, I can't remember if it was Owens or Ziggler that said it, but it was
Ziggler. I know what you're talking about. Can I run NXT?
Yeah, can I run NXT now?
Yeah, that was Ziggler.
Ziggler's random entrances that he did where he mocked Triple H during the entrance.
Dude, those were great. Honestly, I was so disappointed when they started not doing entrance music. I was like, no, go back to doing the other shit. I was actually finding this really entertaining.
I'm going to say Ziggler and Kevin... No, I want to say Ziggler and Kevin Owens when Ziggler did Shane McMahon's entrance. And then Owens was like, wow, you have more talent than Shane.
Alright, I'm just going to narrow that down to a vote, 2 votes for Dolph Ziggler's random entrances.
They were just perfect. I mean, there's nothing to say. That's also, but could also be a vote for the Shane and Owens bits.
Anyone finds it weird that AJ and Randy Orton had only one match? And, like, no one's talking about it that happened this year?
Alright, so what are we putting that as, Malik? Owens or Ziggler?
I'm going to put it with Ziggler, because Ziggler did the dance, so give it to Ziggler.
Ziggler.
So that's 3 categories down already.
Wait, what did Bobby vote for? Ziggler.
Alright, so what's next?
Wonder how he feels that he's a joke. So all this clears up is that Dolph Ziggler is a joke. It'd be like that sometimes.
I mean,
Just like big bag booty.
I still don't think he's actually walked away. I still think it's storyline shit.
Oh no, that's no doubt.
Of course, it's obviously a storyline.
I didn't know people thought it wasn't.
Why would you think it's real?
Wrestling is real.
That's not wrestling.
What? This is wrestling.
Actually, wrestling is on Pro South.
Sir, you get that gay porn out of my bar.
But what is that joke? If it's on screen, it's not real.
Alright, what's next?
Alright, well, we are actually wrapping up with these. This is surprising.
Well, we don't have very many people, and everybody's not trying to interrupt each other.
Oh,
Because we're... This really... Hey, you know what this means? The real issue with interrupting was Prodigy. Chill.
Oh. Shocker.
Slow then. Laying down some shade.
Alright, well, let's go with Shocker of the Year.
The Great Khali. This is actually the first one I can say, without a doubt, no other item deserves this. And that's Sami Zayn saving Kevin Owens.
Ooh.
That's what I was going to vote for too, was Zayn saving Owens.
If you think anything else beats that, I want to hear you.
Jinder Mahal winning the WWE World Title.
Yeah, still not a shocker because WWE is prone to doing stupid shit.
I mean, who did you really see Jinder Mahal winning the WWE title? Like,
whenever he got the title shot, I thought he could.
Yeah, the minute he got the title shot, I kind of figured they were going to pull some dumb shit.
Well, okay. Javi, what's your shock?
I was more shocked at him winning the opportunity to get the title shot than him actually winning the title itself.
Yeah. Once he got that opportunity, I was like, yeah, they're going to do some dumb shit like this.
Okay.
Thanks, shocker of the year. Let's see. I want to go with Taker and Roman, but at the same time, I had already seen it coming. So,
see,
I don't want to
I wouldn't count Taker and Roman.
That wasn't really a shock. I mean, the only thing that was close to a shock about it was the whole ending with what Taker did.
Yeah, kissing his wife.
Oh, by the way, somebody pointed out something. He set all of his gear in the ring, but there was one thing he did not set down.
What?
His wrestling boots. The actual hanging up the boots. He didn't actually take off his boots.
Alright. So, Pop, what is it? Shocker of the year?
I gotta give it to Sammy.
Oh my god.
Hey yo, this is probably Alphonse's Alphonse would even agree with this, I guess. Yeah, Alphonse would agree. It's like his favorite wrestler. Yeah, definitely.
Why?
He probably says he hates Sammy, but has like a whole bunch of posters and candles lit on the shrine to nothing but Sami Zayn.
Alright, well, I guess
Sammy kind of reminds me of El Generico a little bit.
Alright, I'm not gonna deny Sammy deserves Shocker of the Year, but if we're being completely honest.
See, you're even shocked. Look.
No, because like I said, he deserves it, but I just feel like the Jinder Mahal experiments was the biggest shock of the year.
I mean, they're kind of the real thing that was shocking about it was the fact that they stuck with it for as long as they did.
Alright, so what's next?
The next category will be tag team of the year.
Ooh.
The bar.
It clearly has to be Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan, man. You just can't beat that tag team.
I can't even I can't even laugh. That's just. That stupid shit right there is exactly why Jinder Mahal winning the title isn't Shocker of the Year, because he just does stupid shit.
Alright, I'm going with the Usos, honestly, for Tag Team of the Year.
Usos are a great team. So
Javi, my brother beat me because my little sister distracted me.
What I tell you, use some cheeks. Now go ahead and retire.
Alright, D. It's you versus Javi.
Alright, so
anyway.
Tag Team of the Year.
Alright, I'm going.
What else is new?
For tag team. Yeah. Javi, you ready for 2K18?
Yeah, I'm on already.
Alright, well, my brother's gonna use the bathroom. He'll be ready for you.
But anyways, let's go back to the tag team of the year, my man.
Alright, tag team of the year. I'm gonna go with LAX.
I appreciate you.
Bullshit.
All right,
We're awesome, that's why.
tag team of the year. I'm gonna go with Beautiful Death.
There you go. Ooh.
Tag team of the
Still
year.
more understandable, but we're doing non-podcast.
You're right. Tag team of the year. The Brothers of Real Talk.
They suck.
You
Yeah,
suck.
you know what? We can actually agree with that one.
Straight trash.
All right. Anyways, tag team of the year. Yeah, I have to say Usos.
Hey.
Well, that was it. So we all say Usos.
No. I said the bar.
Wait. Oh, you were serious?
Yeah.
Why the bar?
The Usos are great, but yet I'm taking into consideration that the Usos, they're twins. So, that chemistry is automatically there. They don't, but the bar, those were two rivals. And then they come out as a team and actually find a way to not only gel, but get highly over. You got a point there.
Okay, let's not forget that the Usos been having tag team matches of the year.
So at the bar.
All right, the bar
versus Rollins and Ambrose. Bar versus Hardys.
Usos versus.
How many matches have the Usos had that first match of the year that aren't against the New Day?
Just to not be a filthy casual, I'm actually going to change my vote. I actually agree with the bar. I mean, we could put it as a tie too, because
I'd be good with a tie because I was split whenever I was thinking about this before between.
All right, who got a quarter? We're doing a coin flip.
Because I was thinking about the Usos, to be honest with y'all.
Malik, I have one.
All right, flip the coin.
More rigged coin tosses, of course.
Tails is Usos, heads is Bar.
Oh, it says Bar's one. We beat. Because, wait, who do you vote for, Javi? I said the Usos.
You said Tails is Usos and heads is Bar?
Yes.
New Day rocks. New Day rocks.
Alright. Give me a minute, I'm gonna flip this shit. And just so Hunter doesn't...
I thought it was a coin.
That is Tails.
Oh, Usos win.
See? Right there, Hunter. I'm showing it on camera.
Good job. I'm glad. I'm very glad that somebody has some integrity.
Oh, suck my dick.
It wasn't our fault.
Anyways.
It's not my fault. I didn't have the coin.
Shut up, Snitsky. Usos are tag team of the year. And speaking of tag teams, let's talk about these women. Who is the women of the year?
Not Naya. First of all, I believe the term is woman. That's why it's one. Okay.
I just let me have my moment, please.
Hey, man. You're supposed to be the white guy that's the dark white guy in here. You need to learn to speak like us.
Are you sure he's not the white black guy?
Okay.
That's kind of what I was getting at, but I didn't want to say the B word.
Alright, so, woman of the year.
I'm not a fan of them, no.
I refuse to say Alexa Bliss.
Why? Alexa Bliss.
I'm saying Asuka.
Bliss has been both Raw Women's Champion and SmackDown Women's Champion and has held the title longer than Charlotte.
Asuka never lost a belt.
Okay, I'm going with Alexa Bliss.
What? Not Asuka, who's undefeated?
I mean, to be honest with you,
See, I would vote Asuka, but
Probably I
nobody's
sent a
ready.
request to my so my brother can play you.
Okay, Malik, I would vote Asuka, but remember, nobody's ready for Asuka, not even the Woman of the Year award.
Alright, this is rigged.
No, but look, here's why. You want to know why I'm not voting for Asuka? Here's why. Because Asuka hasn't had to compete nearly as much. Look, you take Asuka, who's had probably 50, 60 matches this year, and then you have Alexa Bliss, who competes 290 days out of the year. Both have delivered excellence, but one has done it a hell of a lot more this year. been on both brands. Yeah, and won both their titles. And stretched their section.
All right, so let me guess, Javi. You're going for Alexa.
Yeah.
You know what?
All right, Alexa Bliss.
This is stupid.
I had been
Why
crushing
y'all
on
do
her
these
since
awards
NXT days when she was coming out with
Buddy and Murphy.
Yeah, Buddy and
Blake and Murphy.
Before that, when she was like the little
I'm not voting for Asuka because outside of her shit in NXT, she hasn't really done much to impress me.
Undefeated?
He said outside of NXT.
Alexa does nothing to impress me.
That's because you're a
Sure.
filthy casual and like good wrestlers.
She made that ass clap. That's
All right, so let me guess. Is it 301 for Alexa?
Yeah.
This is stupid. Charlotte had a better year than Alexa.
What you mean? Charlotte had a freaking hot potato for the championship.
That was 2016, not this year.
And then it continued through 2017 a little bit. It did actually continue for a bit. Let's do a recap though. Who beat Charlotte to become All Women's Champion?
All right.
Charlotte though. Touche.
All right, let me check. Let's see.
All right. Who beat her who for that Raw Women's title?
My brother said he's ready to beat you.
Alright, let's get it. Your brother probably actually might stand a chance. It's not you.
Alright, what's next?
All right, promo of the year. And I'm going to go first because no one can beat this promo. The Festival of Friendship.
Yeah, I'd agree. It was heartbreaking. It mixed every emotion on the spectrum. It had me happy. It made me laugh. It made me sad. It made me mad. You know, it hit every mark.
Okay. Who else is?
Are we sure there's no promos from NXT that match that Hunter?
Actually, to be honest, I really can't. Well, actually, there's one thing. The only thing that gets close, and it's not necessarily a promo. Isn't necessarily speaking. So that being said, the DIY breakup would be the only thing I could come up with as close.
That's actually what. Other than like, I'm giving my vote to Festival of Friendship just because that was really good, but if I had to pick, I'd pick Johnny Gargano's
bitch ass getting beat up.
No, not that. I was actually going to say his promo that he cut after getting beat up.
After his bitch ass got beat up. Sure. Psycho killer.
Hey, his bitch ass is #1 contender for the NXT title.
He's going to be Andreas.
Spoilers!
I've been sent that for weeks.
For some reason, it's not letting me join. But anyways, promo of the year. I want to say Cena on Roman Reigns. The one where he's like, "It should be a shame I'm a part-timer because I could do this better than you can do as a full-timer."
That's actually a really good one, but technically I would put Festival of Friendship under a different category.
What would you put it under as? I don't know, like turn? Or betrayal or something?
I mean, that could be a heel turn of the year because Kevin Owens went no, you know what?
He was a heel already.
That was a face turn for Jericho.
Yeah, but we don't have turn of the year.
We do. We have face turn of the year and heel of the year. No.
Face turn? I thought we were doing face.
Oh yeah, you know what? I apologize. I read it wrong. I apologize. It's actually face of the year and heel of the year.
Let's just put it as promo. Alright, so Festival of Friendship then?
Yeah.
Alright, well guys, you might not believe this, but we have only 4 more categories left. We're actually wrapping this off pretty quickly.
Unless we decide to add more categories at the last minute.
I'm actually surprised.
You know what? Be quiet.
I'm actually
Shut
surprised.
up!
I'm actually
Don't interrupt me.
Hi.
I'm
Shut
sorry.
your bitch ass up.
Sorry. I just felt like we needed something like to spice things up.
Yeah, you know, I feel like our viewers might have missed a little interruption.
Javi, my brother's still saying that he's waiting for you. Why don't you text him?
I'm joining. It says it says join game. I'm joining. It keeps putting me to the menu.
34. Okay, we're about. How long have we been going, Malik?
We are 25 minutes into this recording as we speak.
And no actual interruptions.
And no, it's actually going smoothly, to be honest.
See,
I guess it really is true.
Damn.
Javi, I just
that out him.
Damn.
Yeah, I just sent you a new request.
And then it doesn't do it. Nothing.
Oh, is that
I
also
see this
what?
beautiful man right here.
Also,
Alright,
Dude,
so
same.
the next category will be heel of the year.
Well, I'm going to have to go with the WWE Superstar of the Year, according to Rolling Stone, The Miz.
Kevin Owens.
I agree, Kevin Owens.
I agree, you're a bitch.
I agree, you're a dick sucker.
Only when I'm getting paid.
Whoa.
Alright.
All right, Javi, why don't you send the invite?
Harvey, what do you vote? Heel of the year.
Enzo Amore.
Okay, now I know you're just trolling.
No, he might get Face of the Year. He's
Nah.
pissed off Malik, and I find that amazing.
Nah, yeah, Kevin Owens. He has to take it. Come on now.
Oh, come on. Take that.
Second place comes Jinder Mahal.
What? Come on now. Let me.
Actually, no. I'm gonna be dead serious. I mean, he may not be good in the ring, but the fact that he generated so much hate pretty much means he did his fucking job as a heel.
Look.
But he wasn't a good heel.
Anytime you need somebody to get a good guy to get over, who do you put them against?
John Cena?
Roman Reigns.
I said a good guy. And I say get over.
Oh, you're right.
Are we still under the assumption that Roman Reigns is somehow a face, even though he gets booed out of every single building?
In WWE arenas, he's getting the Cena treatment now, which is actually the worst possible thing for those that hate him. But
Don't forget I got DLC characters.
yeah, look. But anytime when they wanted to put over, they wanted to do Cena. It's a WrestleMania match. They put him up with The Miz.
Alright, so heel of the year goes to Kevin Owens.
Yeah, and
But I don't like this. I quit.
shock of the year.
To resign, you gotta do a 2-part
I'm just referencing
video.
what happened in the last award show.
Alright, face of the year.
Yes, it is face of the year, and I'm gonna say
My face. My face is the face of the year.
yeah. I think AJ Styles deserves face of the year. Cause I'm trying to think of actual faces, and I think no one is generally over as a face more than AJ Styles.
I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to agree with
Seth
you
Rollins.
on nobody being okay. I'm going to agree with you on nobody being as over as AJ Styles. However, I am giving my vote to Seth Rollins purely for how he played out his going from a dickish heel all the way back to redeeming himself with Ambrose and Reigns and shit, and how they played
and Triple H.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins for me was the biggest face. AJ Styles, part of the year he wasn't even a face.
AJ turned face after WrestleMania.
He was not a face at WrestleMania.
I said after WrestleMania.
Okay,
Yeah.
if we're going by like overall performances, I would give it to Styles. But if we're just doing like fate tendencies and how they were
Who's
played
the better
out, I
face?
would
Who's the better
No,
face?
I'm talking about like overall face his feuds, face run, face matches, face promos,
Well,
all of
Seth
that.
Rollins has done nothing but do great as a face.
and I'm giving it to Seth Rollins.
And I'm
My
giving it to
my vote
AJ
for
Styles.
Superstar of the Year. I'm giving it to Rollins for Face of the Year. My vote for Superstar of the Year is obviously.
Well, wait, no, hold up. Let's not give away our deep secrets.
I don't have any deep secrets.
He's dead, bro.
That's an open book.
No, pretty much everyone knew he was by.
All right. Wait, what? Wait, what? What happened?
What?
Huh? What are we talking about?
Wait, what did I miss?
Everything.
The point.
Yep.
Okay.
Just some trash.
I'm still upset that wasn't voted for catchphrase of the year. Just throwing it out there.
Same.
All right, so we have 2 votes for Seth Rollins and 1 for AJ.
Javi,
How-
who's
What's
the
your
pick?
pick?
If you don't pick Seth or AJ, Seth automatically wins. I mean, if you don't pick AJ, Seth automatically
Yeah,
wins.
you need to pick Seth. Seth.
So
You need
you
to
said
pick
pick
Seth.
Seth.
No, I didn't.
Jeff
Rollins.
Rollins.
The year.
Javi.
Hey,
That-
tell this ref, chill, bro, man. I'm going with Seth Rollins. Like, duh.
Hey,
Dude,
Stephanie McMahon.
Seth wasn't even a good face.
Stephanie
He
McMahon for
wasn't even
face
a
of the
good
year.
wrestler.
Seth.
All right, so that's
Seth-
3 votes for Seth.
No, Seth
right, next
lost
is
to Bray
Superstar of the Year.
Wyatt. Come on.
Wait, are you already at Superstar of the Year?
Yes. We're actually 31 minutes in, and everything's working swimmingly.
Oh, that's gay.
All right, my vote for Superstar of the Year is Jinder Mahal. I'm just kidding. It's AJ Styles.
I'm not going to vote for AJ.
Then you're a complete idiot.
Not really. I can show you better ideas.
How much you want to bet he's voting for The Miz?
I'm just waiting to see if anyone was taking that bet.
I'm gonna say he's not gonna vote for Miz, but
Yeah, I want y'all to try to guess who I'm going to vote
he's gonna
for.
vote for Enzo to piss me off.
I'm voting serious.
Oh, you voting serious?
Yeah. So take a guess.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
Y'all already know it's not AJ or The Miz, so.
Is it Roman Reigns?
God, no.
Okay, good.
There's your vote.
I was just making sure I didn't have to come down there and bitch slap you.
Oh, that was my pick, though.
Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Wait. All right. Is it on the Raw or SmackDown roster?
No hints.
Wait. Is it? It's a WWE guy, correct?
Oh yes, it's a WWE guy.
All right, so-
The guy I'm using on 2K right now, Lister Black, bro.
All right. So.
Kevin Owen.
No.
Is it? It can't be Brock Lesnar.
No. How would I even pick him? He hasn't been there.
Sami Zayn. Is it Sami Zayn?
No, that's Alphonse.
Samoa Joe.
No. I'm actually surprised y'all are having this much difficulty.
Is it NXT?
It's
No,
himself.
it's on the main roster.
Main roster?
Yeah.
It can't be Jason Jordan.
Oh God, no! Don't. I'm being serious here.
All right. I need another hint. Is it a Raw or SmackDown guy?
Fine, it's a Raw.
Raw.
He's going in Raw.
Braun.
There you go. It's the monster among men. Braun. He made Roman. He actually looked forward to a Roman Reigns match, so that alone deserves some points.
Dang.
No way, Javi.
I had the rope breaks. That's why I
And
let
then
him do it.
also taking the fact that what he's done outside the ring, because there's very few big men like that with a hell of a lot of personality outside the ring.
Put some cheeks in this
And
game.
so you take into account him doing Juno and him doing Elf. That's why
Alright,
he's a superstar.
See, I would like to say Braun has done amazing this year, But if you pick Braun over AJ, I feel like you're ignoring the overall that AJ was pretty much really the face of the year, in my opinion.
Okay, Javi, what's your vote? We have 2 for AJ Styles and 1 for Braun.
Braun. I mean, remember, Macho Man can hear you right now, Javi.
Am I gonna have to flip another coin?
Yeah, because I'm going for... Nah, I'm just playing with you. I'm going for AJ.
Starting the night off a little bit late. It's okay. You know, I got work in the morning, but enjoying a cool, refreshing beverage. Playing. Hold up. Let it focus. A good ass game provided by me by my brother, Malik Davis. Thank you, brother. We're playing all night.
Other than all moment in soccer of the year, we could re-vote for all of these, but do worst of them.
Alright. So worst of the year. Oh, wait, hey, we didn't do that one. We forgot to vote worst person of the year.
That's what we're doing. We're doing worst match, worst pay-per-view, worst tag team, worst woman, worst promo, worst heel, worst face, and worst superstar.
Oh yeah, I forgot about worst match of the year. Crazy.
Alright, I say let's begin it with worst female wrestler of the year. Nia Jax.
Wait. AJ won Superstar of the Year, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Malik, I'm writing these down. You don't need to write them. I have it.
Alright, so...
Oh, no, I wasn't right.
Worst female wrestler of the year.
Wait, I thought we were doing worst match.
We're doing worst females because I just said it. Me and Javi already voted.
I don't want worst females because everybody's going to vote Nia Jax just to piss me off. I'm going to end the recording.
Actually, no. I'm not going to vote for Nia Jax.
Alright, cool.
I am. Nia Jax.
I'm going to say Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke.
But, wait, John, you said Dana Brooke too?
Yep.
Okay, that's... I'm sticking with Nia, but Dana's a valid point. The reason why I'm not voting Nia to piss you off, Malik. Well, okay, that's a small part of why. But also, she's been an unsafe worker all the way through. And has bought some key things. You're the big person.
Oh my god! Yo!
Alright. Yo, nobody recorded that?
Yo!
I feel like I'm missing something.
You're missing the point. This match is amazing. Oh my god. Reversal. Yo. Someone hit the Xbox button to record that. That was amazing. Oh my.
Yo, I can't. Can we go back?
Alright, Javi, what's your vote? Worst woman of the year.
Oh, I already said Nia.
Alright, so we're flipping a coin, I guess, because me and Malik both say Dana Brooks. So heads for Dana and tails for Nia?
Yes.
It doesn't matter who wins. This match is awesome.
Which means I have to pull up my fucking camera again.
Oh my gosh. Yo, can we keep this ref out the way?
Alright. Flipping it now. So heads Nia, tails Dana. That's heads.
So Dana wins?
No, heads was Nia, tails was Dana.
I want 2 out of 3.
So Nia wins.
I want 2 out of 3. I demand it.
Alright.
I'm not selling it.
Tails, Dana. Tails again.
Yay!
No!
No! You got him!
Alright, so worst woman of the year goes to Dana Brooke.
You got him!
No! Wait, hold on, which one am I? Dang!
Next one, worst promo of the year.
Jinder Mahal, Shinsuke Nakamura. Yo.
I agree, Jinder and Shinsuke.
Dang, that man got lucky, man. My thumb slipped. That's crazy.
Hunter, worst promo. Hunter.
Hunter's looking for all the bad, all the reason why Nia Jax should be worst woman of the year right now.
Is Hunter still in the call?
Yeah. Oh, no. Yes?
Did he
No, I
really
don't think
leave?
so. No, we having technical difficulties.
He can't hear us. Well, no, well, we can't hear him. Yeah, what was? Oh my, that was an amazing match.
This is way better than WWE. See?
Alright, Malik, pause the podcast.
Start. Okay.
Yeah,
Welcome to Real Talk Wrestling Podcast. It's sponsored by. Oh, what you said restart, so.
yeah,
we're
let's
having
do it.
another restart. Oh.
Yeah, I
I
vote.
was just champion.
You get how I feel.
No.
Well, technically,
All right, worst promo of the year goes to Nia Jax and Enzo Amore.
which
How
one?
you doing?
It's been absolutely just cringeworthy.
Which ones?
All of them.
In general, and it's taken away from the actual the cruiserweight wrestling in itself has already got a bad spotlight on it, to where it needs all the help it can get. So you have a cheesy love interest story dragging people, the guy who's supposed to be making the cruiserweights look good, and Enzo dragging him away from it. Like, he was sitting at the commentary table. Oh shit! Nia sending me nudes. Danny, go see what she's doing.
I mean, in fairness, I would leave too.
Alright, so my vote for worst promo of the year is actually going to Jason Jordan after he got injured by Triple H.
That promo was amazing.
That was my favorite. That was one of my LOL moments of the year. It was so bad, but it was so bad that it was funny.
Come on, Dad. Let me in it.
Daddy, please, no, Daddy, please.
You know I have to do this. This is my destiny.
Alright, so that's one for Jason Jordan and one for Nia.
I'm still
Two
going.
for Jason Jordan.
I'm going to say Jinder and Jinder and Naka. That promo was just too cringy.
You had two people who English is not their first language.
Alright, so that's two for Jason Jordan, which means Jason Jordan wins.
I feel like this. Oh my God! His hand was in the cage. I feel like this is racist to the black people. Just saying.
Well, I'm not really a fan of them, so.
I can tell with this voting system. This is rigged.
I once put the word white whenever I was voting for president. I put the word white before Barack Obama.
Okay. What else are we doing?
Alright, so
Wait.
worst
So, wait. Tell me.
of the year.
So we're doing all worst. So all the superstars and all that stuff. We're doing the reverse opposite of the worst of each other, right?
Yes, other than the shocker of the year and LOL moment, the rest we're doing a worst of category.
Well, what about we do cringy moment of the year?
Your promos?
Javi, can you point to me your good promos?
I can.
No.
He had good stuff with me during me and his rivalry.
Do
Yay.
you want to add cringy moment of the year to this?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Let's add it. It should be fun.
Nia Jax and Enzo Amore.
No, yeah, that is true. Then we'll go back to like Enzo and stuff like that. It's kind of like
I
the worst
actually agree,
promos.
Nia and Enzo.
Naya and Enzo. Naya is
Nia's
not.
the worst of the year. He just said it.
Naya.
Yep. Malik says Nia's the worst. She's never going out with him now.
I feel that's more of a vote towards Enzo for him than Nia, but you go ahead and have your moment.
I'm voting it for it because of Nia.
Of course you are. Anyway,
Well,
so
also, the only reason, as I said before, the reason why I think they're actually having Nia be doing this is because of this storyline started like a week after the rumors came out about her being bullied for her size in the locker room. So it's like, we're inclusive. We don't care.
all right. Anyway, worst. This one's going to be a hard one. I feel worst tag team.
Oh, that is kind of hard.
Seth
Not really.
Rollins and Jason Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, are we counting like current tag teams or like deformed tag
As long
teams?
as they were a tag team in 2017, they can be on the.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna say Heath Slater and Rhino.
You shut your fucking mouth.
No, I
got
love
kids.
Rhino. I love Heath Slater. But after
He
they
got
lost the tag
kids.
team titles in 2016, I completely forgot they were still a team in 2017.
I'm actually going to vote for Soft as worst tag team of the year.
Enzo and Cass, no. At least they headlined WrestleMania.
Okay, I'm changing my vote to soft just so that purely because I'm not allowing Heath Slater and Rhino to get this.
Heath Slater, what did Heath Slater and Rhino do this year?
If we're being serious, if it wasn't Soft, Hunter, you're gonna hate me, but I would actually vote for the Fashion Police.
All right, now this is ridiculous.
That's it. Spoilers be damned, we're breaking up.
The Fashion Files was the best thing about Breezango.
Okay, I have a very good reason for why they're the worst tag team, though. Other than backstage promos and shit, they've literally spent over half of the year being jobbed out.
They had multiple title shots, and they got close with them. You don't job if you're going in for the title. You just didn't get it.
Yes, but you do job if you lose.
So we're just going to ignore that Heath Slater and Rhino has done actually nothing this whole year?
To doing nothing and absolutely just being absolutely horrid is much worse. Is much different. And Heath Slater and Rhino have provided comedic relief.
Fine. If we're going to go by that logic, then I am changing my vote to the Hype Bros.
Okay, back to Hype Bros. Because Hype Bros have done, not only have they not done anything, but they've actually been in the spotlight. Okay.
Heath Slater and Rhino was not in the spotlight.
Heath Slater and Rhino was there, but as a comedic relief. You have to take in consideration that they were comedic relief. They're not really meant to be taken as a serious tag team.
So aren't the Hype Bros.
Kinda does.
He done.
Yeah, but at the same time, the fact that they actually kept on teasing a fucking Zack Ryder heel turn just to give it to Mojo pisses me off. So I'm putting my vote for the Hype Bros as worst tag team. Hunter, what's your vote again?
The Hype Bros.
Hobby, what's your vote?
Hype Bros.
This is stupid. Slater and Rhino done Slater and Rhino done nothing. They deserve worst team of the year. You might as well give it to the club.
No, they don't.
The club would be a better choice than Slater and Rhino.
No, the club were tag team champions, and they headlined WrestleMania.
Alright, so we have, so far on the list, we have Cringy Moment, Worst Tag Team, Worst Woman, Worst Promo. Alright, so, let's go Worst Match of the Year.
And
James Ellsworth versus Becky Lynch.
Wait. Say it again. Worst match: Enzo versus Neville.
What? No. Definitely
I'm trying to figure out which Jinder Mahal match I want to put on this.
Let's start with all
I'm between Kevin Owens and Goldberg and Becky Lynch and Ellsworth.
I'm actually going to agree with Owens and Goldberg because that shit was just bullcrap.
I mean, any Goldberg match is kind of predictable and boring.
Agreed.
So, Hunter, Owens
But I
and
just-
Goldberg. Which
Yeah.
one are you going?
I'm going with Owens and Goldberg.
Owens and Goldberg. Same here. Malik, worst match.
I'm going with Enzo and Neville.
Hobby.
Explain. No, I want to hear an explanation
Dude.
for why, out of all the bad stuff that's happened this year, that is the absolute worst.
Did you actually watch the match? That match was kind of trash. Nenzo.
Technical wrestling ability? No, there wasn't
Enzo
much.
just dominated the
See,
match.
I actually disagree with this. Even though I am pissed off that Enzo won that match, I was still highly entertained, and I cannot bring myself to put anything that is involved with Neville as worst match.
Alright, Neville made the match because Neville just showed off Neville showed off why he should not be in the cruiserweight division. His wrestling ability and all the stuff he did to Enzo. Other than that,
Yes, I agree.
this was a squad.
You just said Neville showed exactly how great.
Okay, here's the thing. Neville took that match with any other superstar involved, which would be pretty much a grade of an F, and made it into at least a C or C plus at best. I can't bring myself to give anything involving Neville worst match of the year.
And you look at the background behind Owens and Goldberg. Owens has this great title run, and you have Goldberg win it for no real reason.
To set up the Super Rock, but hey.
Let's be real here. That match did not need that title.
It didn't. I agree. I'm not saying.
And then he lost the belt immediately after.
Hey, John's a witness. I picked Kevin Owens.
The fact that I feel it screwed over Owens and Jericho. Dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Look, I'm just gonna say it. I just feel like Enzo Neville wasn't a good match to me. I was actually disappointed in watching it.
That's because.
wait, well, hold up. You went in with expectations to an Enzo match?
Yes,
See, you're
That's
pissed
the problem
off.
right there.
Okay,
because Enzo
you're pissed
entertained me.
off. Malik, you're speaking with bias here, I feel, because you're pissed off that Neville won that. Enzo won that match.
No,
I remember you fucking raging about it.
Because Neville should not lose the title to Enzo, but I'm going at
It's
it.
not okay. Just because someone lost that you didn't want to lose does not make the match.
All right, so why are
a
y'all
bad
picking
match.
Kevin Owens and Goldberg? Because Kevin.
Because it was a bad match. It was 5 minutes, and it's a world title match.
It was
that's 5 minutes on
28
its own
seconds.
should
It
not
was
happen.
28 seconds.
Hunter was 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Wait, it was that short? That
Yes.
proves my point. Unless it's a Money in the Bank cash-in, a world title match should not be that short.
Because I was pissed off that Neville lost too. But if we're going by the quality of the match, it is far from the worst match of the year. Someone losing a match just because you didn't want them to lose does not constitute something being the worst match of the year.
I mean, if we're going by that logic, Miz and Maurice versus John Cena and Nikki Bella. Because I was upset that Miz
How
lost.
did I not have a resiliency?
Just letting you know, I'm the reason why my brother won. I hit the RKO.
How do you do this resiliency thing again? Because like
You just press
I've never
Y.
had it.
What's your vote? Worst match of the year?
Owens and Goldberg.
No, you meant Goldberg.
This is
Alright.
bull,
I
man.
mean, I just hate Goldberg. So that,
I
put that as bias as well.
I mean, it's just his whole run was pointless.
I
mean,
I didn't like Goldberg when he was in his quote-unquote prime.
I mean, everybody has said it. This man's cardio was so low, like he couldn't go past like a 10-minute mark without him passing out. So
He's never had a match. His longest match ever was 12 minutes.
Malik, you can say the shit's bull, but you're speaking with bias here.
I'm not speaking with bias, dude. If you watch Neville and Enzo, and you're telling me that match wasn't bad to you, then I don't know what's wrong with you.
No one ever said it wasn't. It was great, but it's certainly not the worst.
I think it was the worst match. And I'm not saying a Jinder Mahal match. If I was to be biased, I would have said Jinder Mahal matches.
No,
it was Nia Jax versus Charlotte.
Javi, you left the thing?
yeah, hold up.
Nia Jax versus Charlotte.
Let me guess, on Raw because Nia almost killed Charlotte?
That's part of my reasoning, and also because I feel if you're gonna have bias, I'm gonna pick Nia just because.
No.
He's a blind cook around with bots.
No.
Let's go around with bots. Yes.
Oh, wow. Enzo Music's playing right now.
He's not even playing the game. No. No. He's one quick with one bot.
All right, so that's 2 votes for Owen, 3 votes for Owens and Goldberg.
No, I voted for Nia. Let it be on record.
Why?
Because Charlotte is one of the best female wrestlers. Period. I do still say Alexa was the best this year, but in general, Charlotte is one of the absolute best. Charlotte's career might as well have almost been ended because Nia Jax has consistently botched so much in that match.
See, I agree with that somewhat, but at the same time, it wasn't really as impactful as Owens versus Goldberg.
And that's a valid point. If it came down to but if that vote changed the outcome, I would have still probably gone with Goldberg and Owens. But it's going to be Goldberg and Owens winning, and so I'm wanting to basically put it on record about why that match was so bad.
All right, so that's still that's still 3 votes.
Can
for
we just skip
Owens
this
and
or let's hurry this out? This is ridiculous. This is
Also
bull.
pisses the league off. So I mean, there's just something to be said about how great that was.
All right, worst pay-per-view of the year.
Worst pay-per-view of the year this is actually an easy one for me, and I'm not even. This isn't too pissed off.
Wait, what was pay-per-view of the year?
Pay-per-view of the year was NXT TakeOver War Games.
Hey, I wanted to say Payback, but I think it's too late to say it.
Okay, worst pay-per-view of the year, Battleground.
Whoa, that I kind of said that was my favorite, but okay.
Yeah, I know.
There's been a lot of.
Is this
ones?
Hunter? Do you just want to do a one-on-one feud again or something? Like, what's the problem?
Well, we're giving opinions here, Malik. Calm your ass.
I am calm.
Look, part of it, I had already decided before I got pissed at you in this podcast that I was going to say Battleground was the worst of the year. So calm down.
I am calm.
Okay, so why was Battleground the worst?
Well, Punjabi prison, that alone. Then you had Naomi, once again, not defending her championship.
It's not her fault if she's not booked to defend it.
Oh wait, no, that's, wait. Against, no, then you had which led to a fatal 5-way elimination, which you had Lana in. You had that awkward Cena, AJ and Owens match. That was just... you had Sami Zayn and Kanellis in a just bad match. English and Ty Dillinger. Wow, that's... this is another big reason why. I was heavily looking forward to Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin. Ends in disqualification. And yet again, we have John Cena burying Rusev.
I'm actually going to disagree with that. I'm actually going to say Backlash.
Backlash? What's happening?
Backlash had the Ziggler and Shinsuke Nakamura feud, Styles versus Owens. It also had Randy Orton with Jinder versus Jinder Mahal. The match where he actually won the WWE Championship.
See, I'm not going to say Backlash because
That's another good point because yet again, the champion did not defend her title. But I was heavily entertained with the
The Breezango
Usos
match.
and Breezango.
Yeah, I can't. Breezango made me love the pay per view, to be honest. And even though
Taka and Ziggler, I enjoyed that match. Harper and Rowan, it wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. And I don't like Randy Orton, so even if it was going to Jenner, I assumed that Jenner was going to.
Okay, here's the thing though, Hunter. I get your point on that, but the same logic could also be used for the fact that the Usos and New Day had an amazing match at Battleground too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. Oh yeah, but like with the Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton, I was glad that Randy Orton. I expected Jinder to be losing it again to someone else rather soon, so I'm basing it off of how I felt about it at the time, and so I was kind of glad to see Randy Orton lose the belt.
so am I, but at the same time, I feel the matches at Battleground were better than the matches at Backlash. If we're going by the best match from each pay-per-view, I'm sorry, as much as I like Breezango, I feel Usos versus the New Day was a better match than Usos versus Breezango.
I could agree with that, but I feel like the only good thing about Battleground was the Usos and New Day.
But it was still a better match than Usos versus Breezango, which is why I'm giving my match to Backlash.
Sure, but there was a couple good ones at Backlash, is what I'm saying.
Or we could give it to Payback because of House of Horrors, but I loved that match. I don't know why
Payback had too many good matches for it to be on the card.
Yep. All right, so Malik, what's your vote?
Survivor Series.
Really?
No, yeah, that Survivor Series elimination match kind of ruined
Go to hell.
It's either Survivor Series or SummerSlam.
Disagreed with both of those.
Yep.
All right, well, Hunter, you're giving it to Battleground.
I am. I'm looking to see what all happened at Payback, so I can. Oh, that one. No, I'm still gonna go with Battleground because they had
Backlash, one for Battleground, and one for Survivor Series for some reason.
Go to hell, Malik.
Javi, what's your vote? Worst pay-per-view of the year? Battleground?
Yeah.
So we're just gonna ignore that I said Battleground for the bro moments.
I ignore half the shit you say, Malik.
Face it, I'm not God's horseman anymore.
Alright, so Battleground
Also,
wins
their
worst
moment. Dang, this man's just spamming his thing.
Okay. So what's the next?
Worst heel of the year, Jinder Mahal.
What? Didn't you just say that the fact that he's got so much heat? You didn't you just say you can make an argument for him as best?
Yeah, but the same thing could be said for Enzo, and I'm not voting that for him either.
Big Cass or Big Ass?
Actually, yeah, I agree. Big Cass is a shit heel. No, it's
He was a heel?
like Big Cass. No, I'm not voting him for worst heel. I'd actually vote Big Cass for worst wrestler of the year.
No, I'm not voting him for worst wrestler. But I'm trying. Give me a second. I'm thinking on who I think the worst heel is. I actually give it to
The Miz?
Bray Wyatt, and let me explain as to why. In order to be the worst heel, I'm thinking about somebody who's supposed to be the bad guy, but nobody really hates. We all hated. We could not stand Cass, whether it be by annoyance or being hated. Gender, everyone can.
Okay, you kind of do have a point with that shit. A heel is supposed to be someone that you're supposed to hate. But then again, I can't really necessarily put Wyatt on there, considering the fact that we went into 2017 knowing he was a heel, but we still liked him. So,
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's a heel, and he did not do the heel. He
honestly,
granted, that's partially due to booking because the guy gets his house burnt down, and we're supposed to hate the guy.
I mean, if we're being honest, it's in this era, everyone's gonna like heels more than faces because they think they're cooler. Hell, if you look at the Attitude Era, people like Triple H still, and he was selling merches and he was a heel, so people are going to still like the
In
heels.
reality, if you look at what he did, Stone Cold Steve Austin was a massive asshole, so you could really classify him as one.
That's one vote for Bray Wyatt, I guess. Malik,
Big ass.
big ass. I agree, big cast.
Big ass. Yeah, big cast. I didn't even know he was a heel.
All right, worst face of the year. I'm actually going to say Roman Reigns.
I disagree.
Roman Reigns, for the reason I just stated for heel of the year.
Malik, worst face.
I'm trying to think because I don't think Roman Reigns is a bad face.
Do you like Roman Reigns?
I mean, he's okay.
Would you boo Roman Reigns?
I would boo him.
Malik, do you like big sweaty men?
Who likes a big sweaty man? Who wants a big sweaty man? Hey, I just love
I'm going to say Goldberg. I think Goldberg was a terrible face if you think about it. He took advantage of Kevin Owens when he wasn't ready.
All right, so that's 1 for Goldberg and 2 for Roman Reigns. Javi, worst face.
Here's more reason as to why Roman is such a bad face. Take the before the
Javi votes.
Yeah, Roman.
All right.
I'll still say right because it's still a funny story in my opinion. Before the show at War Games, one guy tried a "Let's Go Roman" chant, and the entire arena turns and boos the guy who started it.
All right, so we have worst superstar of the year now.
Jinder Mahal.
And that's our last
AJ Styles.
Jinder Mahal.
Kill yourself, Hunter.
I'm just kidding. Oh, God.
I'm actually giving my vote. I'm giving my vote to Enzo Amore.
Okay. I'm giving it to Jinder Mahal. He actually made me stop watching WWE.
That's horrible.
No, I actually don't. I don't watch Raw and SmackDown because Jinder Mahal was champion. Now that he's not champion no more, I can actually find SmackDown enjoyable to watch.
Until Jinder wins the United States title.
Look, maybe if Jinder's in the mid card, I can probably swallow SmackDown. But hey, him as the world champion.
I'm voting Nia Jax.
Okay, Hunter, be serious. She's not the worst.
Hunter, you're the worst.
I know.
Alright.
I know, huh?
So,
all right, so Hunter, vote worst superstar.
you know who I haven't seen in a long time?
Okay, so since Hunter is
Van Dam.
voting Javi,
Alright. Yeah. Worst superstar of the year.
You know who else you haven't seen in a while?
Gender.
Chris Benoit.
No, I was actually thinking about TJP. I haven't seen this man in a minute.
Well, according to the insider, he's primed for a big push next year.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh, time to tell Jimmy.
that's 2 votes for Jinder. Hunter, what's your vote?
That was my insider.
No, I'm saying I'm trying to tell Jimmy.
Yeah, I know. I said that was my insider.
Oh, Jimmy told you that?
Yeah, there was a thing that said, how do you think this TJP is going to do in 2018? I said, Why don't I get the... And I tagged him and he said, what do you think? Talking here to the fam sider. Yeah, according to Jimmy, or not Jimmy, my secret source, TJP is getting a major push. Or at least a push.
In the Cruiserweight division?
Didn't really give me that much. Just said a push.
God.
I highly doubt
Hunter,
anywhere outside of the division.
Hunter, quit being bipolar. Answer the fucking question. Hunter.
You know, actually, I take back I know we've already decided it, but, you know, I take back my vote for worst heel. TJP was the worst heel of the year.
Oh, yeah, he was a heel.
Like, that's exactly my point. Like, he turned heel and nothing happened of it.
You know,
Big Cass,
you got a
can't
point
really...
there.
Big Cass got injured before... While he was still trying to end this whole bit with Enzo. Like, if you're turning heel, you don't... He didn't become face before the... I mean, he didn't actually do anything before he was injured.
Okay, Hunter, what, was nobody able to hear me?
No.
I can hear you.
I didn't hear you at all.
You told Hunter to answer. You told Hunter to answer the question.
What question?
Oh my God!
What? I couldn't hear him.
He said that he was saying it for like hours, dude. I heard him. I read the chat and everything.
I really didn't hear him.
He said answer the fucking question on the worst superstar of the year.
I did. I said Nia.
Okay, we're being serious here. Just because you don't like a superstar does not make them the
Technically,
worst.
she was supposed to be she's on the category for Women of the Year. So, just saying.
Nia is far from the worst. Just because you don't like something she does doesn't make her the worst.
And this is for guys, not women.
No, actually, it's for Superstar of the Year, which
all right, but we already did.
Women are superstars now.
All right. Pick a guy.
Overall performance. Just because Nia has some cringy moments does not mean she is the worst.
Well, there's that. She's caused some bad injuries because of her botching.
All right, can you pick a guy, dude?
That's fine. I'm just curious who it's fine though. I'll go with Austin Aries.
Okay, I'm not even gonna touch that.
Look, there's a reason. Look, you have Austin Aries who he part of the year he was on commentary and he was great, and he didn't do the one, but every single match they said there was one thing he said for them to do in the ring. Said, put a thumb in their eye. Not once did he do this. That alone was a severe disappointment.
Okay. I'm going to argue the fact that Ginger being worst superstar of the year purely for the fact that as a heel, he first off did his job. Second off, he had a good match with fucking AJ Styles recently.
Who?
Like,
Oh, Ginger.
They're going by the fact of what they're doing, what they're supposed to do in their roles. Ginger is far from the worst at it.
Hey, Jinder was just a terrible champion. He was just a terrible wrestler. Terrible.
I disagree with him. I honestly feel Enzo is a worse cruiserweight champion than Jinder is a WWE champion.
Actually,
I can agree with that.
I disagree. I think Enzo is actually getting me more attention to the cruiserweight division, to be honest. Because now everybody's waiting for somebody big to defeat him. And I think Cedric Alexander got a good chance.
The same thing could be said for Jinder. He brought attention to the WWE title because people were waiting to see who defeated him for it.
I'm not gonna lie, honestly. The moment I didn't care for the WWE title when he beat Naka, I just didn't care. The only thing I cared about his feud with AJ was that if he's gonna be AJ, I'm definitely gonna be done with SmackDown. And once AJ beat him, I was in love with SmackDown again. I actually had no problems watching SmackDown no more.
See, that's called putting bias.
It's not being biased.
Alright.
It's just
Yes, it kind of is.
no.
Yeah, okay, but here's the question. Did his title run or did it not bring attention to the title purely for the fact that people were waiting to see when he would lose that belt?
If you want my honest
It made
opinion,
it-
as a fan, I did not care for the WWE title no more. I said it in the chat numerous of times that I care because I don't
that's
see.
the point here. That's the point here. You didn't care for the WWE title no more. Honestly, even during the Cruiserweight Classic, I cannot remember a single time where I cared about the Cruiserweight title at all.
I could name you plenty of times I cared about the Cruiserweight title. And when Enzo beat Neville, I was hurt, devastated, and now look, Neville left. But honestly, Enzo as champion is not that bad anymore.
NBA sports.
Yes, it is. It's
The
not
only
even
thing that's
triggered.
bad right now is just the whole Nia thing.
Alright, so Jinder wins Worst Superstar of the Year for some reason.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Now, I want you to think about something. That move made headlines, okay? That had Canada's politics getting into this. Name any other. That alone says something about the boldness of it. Enzo winning. Who did you vote for, John, anyways?
I voted for Enzo as Worst
I'm voting for Enzo. Force a coin flip on this.
Are you shitting me? No. No
Yep.
way.
I vote for Enzo. I've always hated Enzo anyways, so.
Alright, best 2 out of 3. Heads is Enzo, tails is Jinder, unless Javi's changing his vote at all.
Nah.
Alright.
This is bull. This is ridiculous.
Your fault. Shut up.
Your mother's bull.
Ooh.
Yo, chill.
Alright, first, I'm gonna flip this fucking camera around.
What?
First one, heads, Enzo. Drop the coin, gotta flip that. Second one was Tells Jinder. Someone's playing Universe.
Yeah, that's my
Heads,
brother.
Enzo.
Whatever.
And the worst person of 2017.
Alright.
And another reason why I am voting for Enzo as worse is purely because of that cringy shit with Nia Jax.
You're voting for Enzo, but the man was selling merch like crazy. Okay.
As far as we know,
I'm not going by merchandise sales in the league. I'm going by overall performances here.
And performances speaks with merchandise.
it also speaks with ticket sales. And that India tour skyrocketed.
The India tour did not. The India
was a
tour was a failure.
Dude, one big reason why that whole tour is
You know what?
big.
Just to make Malik happy, I'm gonna put it down as a fucking tie.
Yeah.
Because
no.
I'm a history.
Because the Indian tour was a huge failure. It's been reported. That's why Jinder Mahal didn't win the title back. That's why he's in the mid card right now. The Indian tour failed.
Alright,
If it was that big of a failure, he wouldn't be put back into the mid card. He'd be back to being.
I put it down as a tie. Are you happy?
I mean, I'm not mad. I'm just saying you can't put. I feel like this is a bias with Enzo. He sells merch. As a champion, he's actually watchable.
Everyone's bored the shit out of me all year long.
Everyone. That's why everybody still says SAWFT.
Soft.
Exactly.
Hey,
Alright, so
Nia knows Enzo isn't soft.
You know who else isn't soft?
Me.
Alright, so that's all the categories. So what else are we talking about? Anything, or are we ending here?
Is there anything we gotta discuss that's on the podcast?
Not really.
I know. Oh, one thing I'm officially making my claim. I'm going to be hosting the 10 episodes from now. I'm going to host.
Why?
Think about what episode number will be.
69.
Exactly.
Oh, you know what's funny?
I'm the sexual.
I am on day 69 of the Big Bad Booty Gun in the company of the podcast tour, baby. 69 days. You know what's funny?
You better turn around and go the other
look
way.
at all the grace I beat. I beat Heat. I beat Maverick. I beat the Eye of Providence. I damn sure slay the Reaper of Real Talk. I am the greatest
Technically speaking, I beat you too.
the greatest champion who has ever lived. I am going to open 2017, 2018. Excuse my French.
You know you have to turn around, right?
I thought we weren't doing gimmicks.
Screw that. If we're about to end this bad boy, I'm going to end it on the high note.
Well, I didn't actually plan on ending it. I thought we could do a tournament.
2018, baby.
Robin M ended it on a high note.
2018 will still be the year of Big Bad Booty Daddy. You thought 2017 was my year? You can't wait till 2018. I'm going to win the Royal Rumble. I'm going to slay Reaper one more time.
That's the end of Real Talk Podcast, you guys.
And I'm going to be the first person to hold IC and World Gold.
Talk Wrestling Podcast. We really appreciate you guys. Please like, share, subscribe.
That's my gimmick.
I mean, shut up.
Do not do my thing.
Shut up.
This has been Real Talk Wrestling Podcast. We love this.
Wait. Hold up. Before we end it, I got an idea. Just a very short tournament of...
Hunter, I have to go.
Oh.
By the way, before we end it, we're on an hour 21 minutes, so this will probably be our smoothest and shortest episode. So,
all right, and in that case, but it's been Real Talk Wrestling Podcast. We love doing this for you guys. Like, comment, share.
oh, by the way, Hunter, the volume is all the way down, so they can't hear you. So, good job. This is Real Talk Wrestling Podcast. We love doing this episode with you guys, so please help us out. Give us a like, give us a share, give us a comment. We love doing this episode with you guys, so help us out, help us grow, help us be the next big thing. So, we'll see you on the next one.